aprameya, unfathomable, or cannot be assigned or ascertained through the senses of Brahma or any other person. Aprameyah, prameya, pramana, prameya. We have these two tattva. Pramana means that which is known by using a certain tool is called pramana. And what we know is called prameya. The object that we know is called prameya. So what is pramana? Pramana means prakrishta rupena manayati iti pramanaha. Pra plus mana. Ma means mane, to measure. And pra means completely measuring. So pramana means a tool which helps us to measure or to know a certain thing completely is called pramana. And we have various pramanas. Basically we have pratyaksha pramana, anumana pramana, and then shabda pramana. But actually, if you see, according to Nyayayikas, Tarkavadis, they say there are actually 12 pramanas. Arsha pramana, upamana pramana, arthapatti pramana, and then abhava pramana, and then sambhava pramana, and aithihya pramana, and cheshta pramana, pratyaksha pramana, anuvana pramana, shabda pramana. So they categorize pramanas with this 10 types. But according to Rupa Goswami and according to Madhvacharya, we can summarize all these 10 pramanas into 3 types: pratyaksha, anumana, and shabda. And then Lord is called aprameya. One who is beyond the pramanas is called aprameya. We cannot ascertain Lord as this with the usage of all this pramana. Nahi adi mantyantam ajasya yasya vidmo vayam sarvamayasya dhatuhu. So this is what Brahma says. We do not know the beginning, the middle, and end of the Creator. That's why it's called aprameya, one who is beyond our intelligence, one who is beyond our words, one who is beyond our imagination. That's why it's called aprameya. Cannot be defined, cannot be explained, cannot be measured, cannot be understood through logical means, cannot be experimented with anything. Pramatum na yogyaha aprameyaha. Pramatum, we cannot use any methods to understand that Lord. That's why it's called pramana. Yo angana veda yadivana veda. He does not what to speak of Vedas explaining Krishna. Even Krishna cannot explain himself. That is why he's called aprameya. Because if we can understand through Shabda, then whatever Krishna is speaking, that becomes Shabda Pramana. So through Shabda Pramana, we should understand Lord. But Krishna himself says, hey Arjuna, what to speak of Vedas understanding my glories, even I don't understand my own glories. That is the power, that is the vibhuti, that is the actual nature of me, that I have endless glories. That's why it's called aprameya. And then we see this nama is explained in many places in Ramayana. Like for example, the quotation is given from Maricha. Maricha, he says, aprameyam hi tattejjaha yasyaika janakatmajaha. He's aprameya, he's beyond our reach. He instructs to Ravana. And then Tara, the wife of Vali, she also says, Tvam aprameyasya durapatasya jitendriyasya uttama dharmikasya. So she actually glorifies Lord Rama's qualities, even though she comes with so sad and heavy heart that her husband is died. And then she wanted to chastise, she wanted to curse the person who has killed her husband. But as soon as she saw Rama, Then she was asking, where is that human who has killed my husband? Rama is just there, but she's asking, where is that human? I don't see any human here. I see only that Lord. Tvam apramēyasya. That's how she starts. Tvam, you are beyond our reach of understanding. So even though apparently she looks like a disturbed lady because her husband passed away, but she was in complete focus of knowledge. He said, "You are you. No one can understand you. No one has the ability to explain, even to imagine you. That's why you are called Tom Aprameyasya. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. So even the word cannot understand Lord completely. Even the mind cannot imagine the Lord completely. Vedaham etam purusham mahantam. Vedaham etam purusham mahantam. Now through Vedaham etam purusham mahantam. Only through Veda we can understand the greatness of Lord. Lord is saying both the things. You can never understand me through Vedas. And then he says, through Vedas only you can understand me. Now, how to reconcile this? Whether we can understand Lord or we cannot understand the Lord. Lord says we cannot understand him completely. And Veda says, now I am going to explain the greatness of the Lord. So, what does it mean? It means the Veda will explain the greatness of the Lord as you can never understand the Lord. That is his greatness. That is the real understanding. That's what Brahma says. What is the real understanding of the Lord? When you understand that you cannot understand the Lord, that is the understanding of Lord. That is his greatness. That's what Vedas are saying. When Vamana was walking inside the Bali Maharaj Yajna, everyone is looking at that Vamana, and then everyone was trying to understand who is that personality, whether he is Indra, Surya, Agni, Yama, who is this person? Nobody can understand. And then Bali Maharaj says, if no one can understand, then understand he is that apramēyō. He is ununderstandable, that Supreme Lord Krishna or Vishnu himself. When you don't know, then that should be, or that is called apramēyō, or that is the Lord's form. Now, usually we give this example that whenever we see a creation, there should be a creator. Whenever we see a designer designs, there should be a designer. Whenever we see artistry, there is an artist. We give this common meaning, common logical reasoning. By seeing this world, we come to understanding there should be a creator. But this logic doesn't work, because this is Anumana Pramana again. Based on our Anumana, we try to understand that there is a Lord, there is something, there is some power beyond this universe. Why this Anumana Pramana doesn't work? Because Anumana Pramana can be divided into two types. One is called Samanya Drishti and Vishesha Drishti. So this Vishesha Drishti can means ascertaining the seen things. And then ascertaining Samanyato Drishti means ascertaining the unseen things. Like we say the Atma is there because of such and such reason, the Atma is there. We have never seen Atma. We just ascertain the Atma is there because of the reason. And then the Vishesha Drishti is whenever you see a smoke on a hill, then we understand there's a fire, because already we have seen the smoke and fire together. So based on the known facts, if you can ascertain something, then it's called Samanya Drishti, Samanyato Drishti. And then ascertaining something which is based on the things that you have never seen, that is called Vishesha Drishti. So in a similar way, when we see a pot, then we come to an understanding there should be a potter. So in a similar way, when we see this universe, then we understand there should be a creator for this universe also. But this logic doesn't apply here. Why? Because if you see a potter, he can make one pot, two pot, or 100 pots in a day. But if you take this comparison with the Lord, then the mistakes or the faults of the potter is on the Lord also. What is the fault? The potter has to undergo huge labor. He will become tired. Then some pots won't come properly. And then he's limited to make pots for a day. So this all these faults will fall under the Lord. So we can never compare a Lord with a potter or with a spider or with anything in this world, because we have never seen a person who is just like a Lord. What is there? Uh, when we see a person who is just like a Lord, who has all the qualities of Lord, like Sarvakyatva, Sarva Shaktiman, Sarva Antaryami, Sarva Karana Bhuta, Sarva Palaprada, Sarva Swami, Sarva Sulabha. So with all these qualities, we have never seen a human being. We have never seen anyone in this world. So we can never compare or try to understand the Lord by using this comparison. It doesn't work like that. So we have to just accept that there is Supreme Lord and He has all the qualities. So Lord can never be ascertained by any pramana. He's called apramēyō. He is beyond our mind, word, and then body. He is beyond desha, kala, and then vastu. He is beyond past, present, and future. He is beyond bhaddha, mukta, and nitya. That's why he's called apramēyō. And then some acharyas they explain, Krishna, we can even understand your greatness, but we can never understand your mercifulness. Your paratva can be understood to some extent, but your saulabhyatva can never be understood by anyone. Lord's greatness we can ascertain to some extent, but how much merciful the Lord is, nobody can understand. Anoraniyam mahato mahiyam. That's what Upanishad says. And then Purandardas also sings this beautiful song. What is that song? Jagadodharana Adishi Dalishoda. In that she says, Anoraniyana Mahato Mahiyana apramēyana. She uses the same word, apramēya. Even though he is greater than the greatest, smaller than the smallest, and that Parabrahma, he is standing in front of the Yashoda, the small form, having only the coping in his waist, and then with a small finger, with a small hand, begging for some butter. So that's how we should understand. Even though the Lord is beyond our pramana, we can never understand Him. So that's why He's called apramēyā. No one can understand Him just by. In the beginning, we say yes, by Shastra we can understand the Lord, but later we will say only by Lord we can understand Shastra. Correct? There is a difference. In the beginning, we say we can understand Lord by Shastra. But to understand the Shastra, we need Lord. We need Lord. Without Lord, we can never understand. We always say, can you show me God? Keno Upanishad says, the power of seeing itself is Lord. So if the power that you see, that itself is Lord, means how can you see Lord? Because actually the Lord is only seeing. We are not seeing. The Lord is seeing in the by means of power, the by means of this Krishna Tara, because there are many blind people who have eyes but they cannot see. So that seeing power itself is Lord. So how can you say, I want to see Lord? Actually, Lord is the seer. We cannot see. Lord is seeing everything. When you ask this question, can you show me God? The word power is coming from the Lord. If you don't have if there is no power, given by the Lord. We cannot even vibrate the words. So we always say, because of this world, Lord exists. Hmm? But Upanishad says in the other way, because Lord is there, we can understand the universe. So it always explains in the other way around. That's why it's called apramēyā, who is beyond all the pramanas.